I'm Sam.
I'm Evan. We're going to talk about some sound stuff. One of the other ways that different things sound different is that they change over time, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at the envelope...
This.
Yeah. So try clicking on the top bit. So what this is doing, if we play our sound, try dialing up the attack. You hear that?
It's gone.
Well, now I don't hear anything. but how would you describe what it's doing if we go with a slightly lower value?
Okay, so let's try. It's like it's fading in. Is that an ample?
That's exactly what it's doing.
Yeah.
So this shape that we're seeing at the top is just the journey of the note through time.
Oh.
It should be able to hold the note after the note's not actually being pressed anymore.
Yeah.
Because that happens on pianos and things. Once you press the note and taking your finger off, you can still kind of hear things going afterwards.
I like that effect. Like reverby, kind of.
If we turn it the whole way down...
All the way up, like...
All the way down, so we've got no attack. Can you hear that clicky sound?
Yeah, I hear the click. It's like instantly goes to the top.
That kind of feels unnatural because real instruments never really start right the second they press the note. They have a sort of coming in. So generally, I would always have a tiny bit of attack, but depending on if you're going for more of a woo woo kind of sound or a ba 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 sound, then it would be not very much attack or loads and loads of attack.
Right.
And the other one down here is an LFO, which is a low frequency oscillator.
Wait, where is that?
It's the whole thing
this
looking at us. If you click on it, then that's enabled now. You can see that just changes the amount control. So what this is doing is another sort of change. Whilst the envelope is related to when you press the note to when you take the note off, the LFO is just a constant change that's going. It's a low frequency oscillator.
Yeah. I noticed it getting like louder and quieter. Yeah, definitely.
And if you turn that way up, you get some pretty cool sounds.
I just turned the speed up.
I like that. But it reminds me kind of... Have you ever heard those rotary organs they used to have?
Yeah.
I think it's called the rotary effect, isn't it? Yeah, where you get the sound really quickly becoming louder and quieter.
Oh, that's cool.
You can actually go even further. There's a button down there which says frequency times 100. And that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So what happens when we start to make the low frequency oscillator not low frequency anymore?
I mean, it's
is
just
that it almost becomes another one of those frequencies that we were adding of the other oscillators that are on the first page.
Oh, yeah, because it gets like higher pitch.
Yeah. Another thing you can play around with is there are the buttons below the wave that mean you can make the low frequency oscillator into another sort of wave.
Yeah, I see.
And that is a square. Well, that's actually...
I'll try this triangle one.
Ooh. I really like the saw one. It sounds kind of clubby. Wop, 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 wop.
Drop the beat.
Essentially, all the other audio synthesis that we do is kind of just clever ways of combining these really simple blocks.
So is this all the basics?
I'm no synthesizer expert, but this is pretty much the basics, yeah.
Cool.
You
Just
can
like
do
that.
cool stuff where you start replacing the waves with like a sample. There's granular synthesis where you chop up sounds into really small pieces and play them back. And there are things like wavetable synthesis where you change the actual wave that you're playing over time.
Yeah.
But they're all just making waves like this.